Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is a pick a card reading for you all. And this pick a card is going to be for what you can focus on during Mercury Retrograde that is happening already. If you're watching this, in real time. What you can focus on until Mercury goes direct and leading up like the week after as well in the shadow period. So until about October 18th or even all the way until the end of October, what you can focus on. And yeah, it's gonna be a quick one, not too many cards here. And I put on top of all the piles, instead of crystals, they are Harry Potter characters. So feel free to pick more than one. There could be multiple messages for you here since there are so many different piles. And once you do pick whichever pile you want, then go down into the instruction or the information box below. And you can click your timestamp to take you straight to your pile so you don't have to sit and watch the rest of them. So starting over here with this first pile, we have Miss Luna Lovegood, my personal favorite character. And then you have Snape. Got Dumbledore. Professor McGonagal, also one of my faves. We've got Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, aka Wan, Draco Malfoy, and then finally Miss Hermione Granger. Okay, so take a little bit of time. You don't have to pick your favorite character, but you definitely can if you want. Really just kind of ask your intuition, ask your higher self, tune in for a second and see which one of these piles has a message for you, and then we'll get into your reading. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. All right, if you chose Luna Lovegood, then this is your reading. Let's go ahead and see your cards. So what can you focus on during the Mercury retrograde? You have the Queen of Pentacles, you have relaxation, and you have caring connections. Okay. So what can you focus on? It looks like focusing on building a nice work-life balance, spending some time at home relaxing, spending some time at home with people that you care about, your family, your partner, your friends, really focusing in on just enjoying yourself. It looks like the Queen of Pentacles is a card that comes up when you're in a good place financially and you are ready to enjoy the abundance that you've created for yourself. So taking time to sit back and relax, especially around the time of the full moon pictured in this card. So the full moon in October is going to be, I believe it's happening around the 20th or the 21st. So definitely paying attention to relationships. That makes sense because Mercury is going retrograde in the sign of Libra, which is the sign of relationships, the sign of partnership and love. So definitely spending lots of time with the people that you love and creating a space in your home where you can feel very pampered and very relaxed. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card just to go along with this message. Like I said, super short, quick, to the point. So for pile number one with Miss Luna Lovegood, oh, that kind of makes sense. Luna, full moon, and then Lovegood, just like loving people, loving yourself really well, good. I love that, okay. So those who chose Luna Lovegood, there it is. Okay, yeah, let go of the need to be right. So maybe in your relationships you have a little bit of control issues, or you need to be right. You kind of maybe give people unsolicited advice, which is something I've recently been learning to not do. Yeah, so definitely letting go of the need to be right and just focusing on love instead of like focusing on winning. In this kind of society and the world we live in, it's easy to think like, okay, well, if I win, that means someone has to lose, or vice versa, but that's not the case. The Libra is all about finding balance and like having a win-win situation in your love life. At home, balancing your home life, balancing your love life, and yeah, just letting go of that need for control. Take time to relax this Mercury retrograde pile number one, and yeah, leave a like if this resonated for you. If you claim this, leave a comment in the comment section below that you claim pile number one. Okay, thank you for watching. See you later. Hey, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. If you chose Snape, then this is your information, your guidance, your clarity, your wisdom for Mercury Retrograde. All right, let's take a look at your cards. You got the World card, beautiful. You've got Miracles, wonderful. And you've got Walking Away. Okay, so your focus for this Mercury retrograde, I want you guys to focus on your biggest and wildest and most ridiculous dreams that you have, because the cards or your higher self or spirit wants you to know that these dreams are actually attainable. The World card in tarot is such a big, beautiful energy. It's talking about completion. It's talking about accomplishment. So whatever it is that you've already started, you might be able to complete that during Mercury retrograde, and it's going to be bigger and better than you ever imagined or hoped for. So really keeping your eye on the prize and believing in miracles. I would recommend listening to some positive affirmations when you go to sleep at night, affirmations that you can and you do deserve to receive whatever it is that you're really, really interested in. This is the big stuff. Like this is not a minor card, it's a major arcana card, and it's the last one of the deck. It's all about like fulfillment, and could also be pointing towards like long distance travel, vacation. Yes, miracles, like I said, focusing on those big miracles and believing that you can attain that, working really hard to make sure the thoughts in your mind are positive when it comes to like how you're talking to yourself or how you're thinking about your future. You know, we can't be positive all the time, and that's not what I'm saying. What I mean is noticing negative thought patterns that are not serving you and walking away from that and letting that go. Walking away from relationships that don't serve you, that's going to be really important, so that whatever is standing in your way, there's something for you guys that's standing in your way from completing and from accepting this miracle in your life, but it's time to walk away from that. You're closing the gate behind you, and you're leaving in a really peaceful way. It doesn't have to be conflict or hostile. Like, it's just time, and you're gonna know what this is individually. You'll know if it's a relationship, if it's a job, if it's habits, whatever it is, whatever popped into your mind just now, that's correct for you. Walk away, and then walk towards, you know, this big wide open world. The world is your oyster, and miracles do happen for you. Pile number 2. Okay, I'm gonna pull another message before we close out this reading. You know what? I'll just take this card. Find joy in everyday things. Okay? Pretty simple. Find joy in the everyday things on your journey towards fulfilling your accomplishments, your goals. Make sure to enjoy the journey along the way. I do see a journey for you guys. This could actually, now that I mention it, mean that you're moving somewhere away, far away, or you're going on a journey by yourself. And it's a little bit scary at first, but just make sure to be enjoying the little things along the way. Okay? That's all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching. If you accept, if you claim this message, go ahead and write in the comment section, I claim pile 2 or I claim Snape. Yeah, and then leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you would like to. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose Dumbledore, then this is your reading. Let's get into your cards. What can you focus on during this Mercury retrograde? Nice. You have the King of Pentacles upright. You have flexibility, and then you have door to romance. Okay, cool. So, opportunity for some of you during this Mercury retrograde to find a romantic partner or to reignite the romance in the relationship that you already are in. So yeah, if this is something that you're looking forward to, you may be looking for a partner who is very much financially stable. This card is saying definitely have a little bit of flexibility in what you let's say you have a list of things you're looking for a partner, make sure to be a little bit flexible with your list, because you might have opportunities for romance in circumstances or with people that you didn't necessarily think of in the first place. So maybe go back and look over people that you've already met that could have potential to be your romantic partner, and then also be a little bit more flexible with what you're looking for. They might surprise you. The King of Pentacles, you may meet someone who has a strong masculine energy, who's quite king-like, because, over here is the King card as well. Maybe an older man or an older masculine person could come into your life. And, someone who's pretty financially stable, someone who's kind of got their shit together, I can see. Be flexible and be open to the possibility of love. Now, if this doesn't resonate for you, I would recommend you choose a different pile. But if it does, I'm going to go ahead and pull one final card for you. Let's see. Any further information for pile number 3? Those who chose Dumbledore. Any guidance, wisdom, clarity as they move forward during this Mercury retrograde. There's your card. And the card is, don't ignore it, talk about it. Talk about what you want. Talk about what it is that you want. Talk to someone that you can trust, a friend, family member, therapist, mentor, co-worker, whoever it is. Whoever it is, it's a safe person for you. Talk about it. And if you're feeling lonely, I think it's important for you to talk about that as well. If you are in a relationship and there's something that needs to be cleared, the air needs to be cleared in that relationship so that you can reopen this door to romance, so that you can be a little bit more flexible with that relationship, so that you guys can, so you can create some love vibes over this full, I was going to say full moon. I was going to say full moon, so maybe something around the full moon will happen for you. That's going to be happening around the 21st of October. But actually, during this Mercury retrograde, it's happening in the sign of Libra, so it's a great time to go back over issues in relationships and use very conscious, very precise communication and language whenever you're speaking to your significant other. And just to be flexible, to be open to the idea that maybe you could take a little bit of responsibility for anything that happened in the relationship previously. So don't ignore it, talk about it. Definitely be open to some romance, some romantic feelings. Stay flexible, and then look out for this kind of person, this person who's very stable financially, who's able to take care of themselves, who's able to take care of their business. This could also represent you, and that would be just confirmation that you've chosen the right pile. Alright, so that is it. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching. If you claim this message, go into the comments below and say, I claim pile number 3, or I claim Dumbledore. Have a great Mercury retrograde, and I'll see you soon. What's up, pile number 4? So if you chose Professor McGonagal, then this is your reading. And here are your cards. You've got the 3 of Wands, you've got Embracing, and you've got Deceit. Okay, interesting. So what to focus on during Mercury retrograde? Definitely focus on telling the truth. Telling the truth to your people, the people around you, telling the truth to yourself. Make sure you're not deceiving yourself in any way. Make sure you're embracing the possibility that you could be lying to yourself here or there. And so with the 3 of Wands, definitely continue on your journey towards expanding whatever it is that lights your spirit. If you have a personal passion project that you're working on, that you've already established some sort of groundwork and you're ready to move forward, you're ready to expand, you're looking out into the distance and you're thinking, you know what, maybe I could take this a little bit further, embracing that, trusting that you can do that. And if you're deceiving yourself anyway and saying that you don't have the ability to go any further with whatever it is that you're passionate about, know that that is a lie and that is false. Embrace your own abilities and embrace, you know, the journey, the scariness about not knowing what's next, the vast openness, embracing that you're able to step forward, that you have the power to move on and to help to grow whatever it is that you are working on, your passion project. Could be deceiving yourself, could be being deceived by others. If anyone's telling you that your ideas are not good or they're not rational, definitely don't pay too much mind to them. Let's get another card for you. Let's get a little bit more information before we close out this reading. So for pile number 4, for those who chose Professor McGonagal, if this pile doesn't resonate, go ahead and choose a different pile. And then another thing, okay, you got ask for help. You can also choose multiple piles. I think I said that at the beginning. Ask for help. Interesting. Okay. So maybe some of you need to look into potentially therapy, potentially asking for help in a situation if you find out that you're being deceived, asking for help for someone that you can trust. And interesting. So both of these cards have people that are facing out into the distance and that are walking in the opposite direction. So as you move towards whatever it is that you're going towards, there's going to be people around you. Also your spiritual team might want to help you as well. So asking for help from your spiritual team if that's something that you do. Yeah. And embracing that you don't have to go it alone. Okay, that's all I have for you, pile number 4. I hope you enjoyed this. If you claim this message, go ahead and comment down below. I claim pile 4 or I claim Professor McGonagal. Hey, what's up? Pile number 5, or those of you who chose Harry Potter, the one and only. Let's see what your cards are. What can you focus on? What would be helpful for you to focus on as you move through Mercury Retrograde? Great. So your cards are totally amazing, beautiful, wonderful. You've got the 9 of Cups, which is about contentment. It's about wish fulfillment. It's about making a wish, believing that it's going to come true, and then it will come true. It's about the enlightenment of knowing that you can create whatever it is that you want in this world. You can have abundance, a cornucopia of goodness, healthy food. I would just like to point out that some of you might want to focus on eating a little bit healthier, taking care of your body, your mind. Some of you might be traveling over the next little bit of Mercury Retrograde, and maybe this is talking about traveling internally, like doing a little bit of meditating, going within, and finding out what it is that you really want, because this is a big opportunity for you guys to make a wish and get what you want over this Mercury Retrograde. Perhaps seeking enlightenment, perhaps seeking just pure abundance, joy, more joie de vivre, or euphoria, even like very, very big emotional highs could be available to you. Pile number 5. So yeah, make a wish, believe that you can have it, and then watch it come forth in the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna pull one more card for you guys, and then I'm gonna close this reading for now. Super positive message if you chose this pile. Yeah, talking about kind of like emotional fulfillment, even happiness, gratitude. Pray for insight. So if you're wondering, well, what could this be? What is this gift that I'm about to receive? Well, pray for insight. Ask your guides, ask your higher self, God, the universe, whatever it is, and say, okay, well, now I know that I have the potential to receive a very beautiful, magnificent blessing. in the next couple of weeks. So what could that be? What could I look out for? Which direction should I move in? Pray for insight, trust your intuition, and looks like things are going to be really good for you guys. So thank you for watching. If you claim this message, go into the comment section below and say, I claim pile 5, or I claim Harry Potter. That's it. Have a good one. Welcome to your reading, pile number 6. So if you chose Ron Weasley, then this is a reading for you. So what are you going to be able to focus on during the Mercury Retrograde that's happening now until about October 18th, or until the end of the month if you count the shadow period? What to focus on? All right, you've got reverse 4 of Wands, so focusing on maybe disharmony in relationships, focus on disharmony in the home life. Yeah, focus on cultivating some inner peace for yourself. If things outside of you in your home environment are really like starting to be a little bit volatile, crazy, time to go within, time to cultivate inner peace. And then finally, indecision in reverse. So making a decision, finally making a decision, and that could be to choose your inner peace over the chaos that's going on in your life. Choose inner peace over the relationships that are causing you disruption, causing you pain. Choosing inner peace over maybe being in a job that you don't like necessarily, a job that's not serving you. And, you know, maybe for a long time you've been stagnating in a sense of indecision, but in the reverse position, I can see that that is moving away, and that you will be able to make a decision for your future, for your best. That's going to help you, bring you closer to a state of peace internally. I get one more message for you guys, and then we'll close out this reading. One more message for pile number 6. Those who chose Ron Weasley. That's the message. Find joy in everyday things. Okay. So for sure, finding joy in everything can help you find inner peace, and it can also show you what it is that you do want. Whenever you're focusing on the good in your life, then you're able to make decisions that'll bring more of that into your life. More peace, more love. Yeah, and it as a distraction from any kind of like marital strife or home problems, or just a sense that, you know, life is kind of boring right now. That could, I mean, it doesn't have to be as serious as like relationship problems. I'm not saying go get a divorce or like kick your family out of your life. This could be something as simple as you're not seeing the beauty in every day for a while now, maybe feeling a little bit down, maybe feeling like life doesn't have as much to offer to you as you once thought. Go back to enjoying the everyday things, right? Even being grateful for whatever it is that you do for a living, being grateful for the moments where you can be really present with yourself and with your tasks at hand. Yeah, bringing a little bit more awareness into your everyday life is going to help you to move forward, to make that decision that you've been putting off for a while, and to really find some peace. Okay, so really beautiful message for you guys. If you claim this message, go in the comment section below and comment, I claim pile number 6, or I claim Ron Weasley. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, what's up? Pile number 7. If you chose Draco Malfoy, then this is your reading. And your cards are the 10 of Pentacles. Cool. You've got Stand Still, and you've got the Thinking Man. So this is all about, during this Mercury retrograde, something to focus on is your long-term wealth. So like 50 years from now, right? Taking a standstill, really thinking about what you want your life to look like. This is big. This isn't small stuff. This could have to do with any creative mental pursuits, maybe like writing or publishing, or being a teacher, or going back to school, something to do with your mental capacities. Also just thinking, being still, not making any decisions just yet, thinking about the longevity, the like what your legacy is going to be. So this is really big stuff, actually. Pile number 7, the fact that you chose Draco Malfoy. If you haven't seen the movies, he has to, spoiler alert, he has to make a decision whether to go with his family or do what he feels right on the inside. This can also be talking about family wealth, inheritance, maybe making some decisions surrounding your family and the legacy of your family name. But yeah, again, just like really thinking about, what do I want to create for myself in the next 10, 20, 50, however many years. Taking a moment, taking a pause. You don't have to make any decisions right now. It's a good time for you just to think about what you would like to create and who you want to be, Let's get another card for you guys before we close out this reading. One more card for pile number 7, or those who chose Draco. One more, there it is. You got ask for help. Okay, so as you're thinking, as you're kind of planning out what it is that you want your life to look like, ask for help, maybe ask for advice from your friends, from your family. If you've got a big decision that you want to make, go to someone definitely that you can trust and whose advice you value, someone who's already living the life that's kind of similar to the one that you're wanting to create for yourself. So perhaps even a mentor. Even it could be as simple as finding someone on Instagram or some kind of social media, if that's your thing. You could message them and be like, hey, how did you do this or this? If social media is not your thing, and if you're in school, maybe talking to a professor that you trust, that you value, that you think highly of, and ask them, what do you think of this, and this? Like long-term thinking, and definitely reaching out to some people around you, because there's going to be some good advice available to you. So you just have to take that opportunity to ask, and then you shall receive. Okay, that's it for this reading, pile number 7. So if you claim this message, go down into the comment section below and say, I claim pile number 7, or you can say, I claim Draco Malfoy. Okay, that's it. See you soon. All right, last but not least, we have pile number 8. So those of you who chose Hermione Granger. She's so cute. Okay, here are your cards. What can you focus on this Mercury retrograde, so from now until about the end of October? You got the reverse King of Cups. You've got forgiveness, and you've got the 5th chakra. That's Archangel Gabriel. So, couple of things, couple of messages. So this could be about just you. Forgiving yourself, right? Forgiving yourself for any moments of emotional turmoil, when a time when you really didn't have control over your emotions. Maybe you did or said something that you wish you hadn't said. You did something that you wish you hadn't done. Forgive yourself for that. That's one of the messages. And yeah, say it out loud. Say to yourself, I forgive myself for this, this, and this. I forgive myself. I love myself. Just because this happened doesn't make me a bad person. And this is what I'm going to do to move on. Really move on. Forgive and let it go. Okay? Another interpretation could be, this could be someone else. It could be someone could be coming to forgive you, but more likely in the next couple of weeks, you may forgive someone. You may forgive someone else for something that they did to you, but you might also want to ask for forgiveness. The 5th chakra is the throat chakra, so it's actually saying something, speaking, communicating. Great time to communicate either that you would like to be forgiven, or that you or someone might come to you and for ask for forgiveness. Okay, this would be potentially like a masculine energy, someone who lost their cool, someone who had a mood swing and made you feel bad about yourself. There's going to be a conversation for sure, a conversation surrounding forgiveness, either with yourself or with someone else. I don't know which direction it's going to be coming in, which way it's flowing, but coming from a place of compassion is how you're going to be able to forgive yourself. The King of Cups is all about compassion when it's upright, and about emotional stability, and yeah, taking care of the well-being of yourself and the well-being of others emotionally. In the reverse position, of course, it just kind of means the opposite of that. Or it could also mean that this kind of emotionality is internal and it's something that you need to forgive. I think I already said that. Okay, let's pull one more card for you guys. Any final bit of information for pile number 8 before we close out your reading? Any information? Pile number 8. Those who chose Hermione. There we go. Trust yourself and listen to your own intuition. Okay, yeah, definitely tuning into your intuition. And yeah, you know what, maybe this is an opportunity to forgive yourself for a time when you didn't listen to your intuition and that led you into a situation that wasn't the best thing for you. As soon as you can forgive yourself for not trusting yourself in the first place, that's when you can start to rebuild that relationship with your intuition, make it a little bit stronger. Trust yourself and listen to your own intuition when it comes to someone who's asking you for forgiveness. Tune in and see, like, do I feel, what is my intuition saying about this person? Do I think that they're really sorry? Or do I think that this relationship is, you know, kind of not worth it anymore? So trusting yourself, believing in yourself, and definitely being open to a new communication, right? The throat chakra. Maybe do a throat chakra meditation. Go online, on Google, on YouTube, and type in throat chakra meditation and listen to that before a difficult conversation. And yeah, looks like around the time of the new moon, either right before or right after. So right before October 7th or right after October 7th, it's a good time to have this conversation. A good time to forgive yourself or otherwise, okay? So that's all I have for you guys. If you claim this message for your own, go ahead and down in the comments below and say, I claim pile number 8 or I claim Hermione. All right? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.